What is up, guys? Mills here, bringing you some fire content on the Fire 18 channel. And today's video, everyone, we're going to be talking about the best offseason team this year, or basically which team had the best offseason in the MLB, guys. So I think it has come down to this. The offseason is almost, I'd say, over, but pretty much, if you could say, because all the big name stars have signed with the teams they've wanted to be with, are making banks. So now that the whole offseason's really over, like, they're making minor signings right now. There's not going to be any big signings, really, I think, for the rest of the offseason. Let's talk about which team had the best month, right? And as you can probably tell in the title, I think it's going to be that easily it goes to the Philadelphia Phillies. So the Phillies, I think, are the reason why they had the best offseason was they signed so many freaking upgrades. They got so many good players. They managed to do some pretty good moves, alright? Like, they made some moves to really boost themselves up in the NL East. Although there were teams like the Mets who did surprise us a bit with their signings, and the San Diego Padres who also did a fairly fine job signing players. And even the Twins surprised us too, alright? No bias here, I'm being honest. Like, Jonathan Scope, CJ Cron, Nelson Cruz, for God's sake. We already made some decent signings there. But the standout here, I think, is easily Philadelphia. And this is because they signed freaking Bryce Harper. Probably one of the best signs they can do. I mean, obviously Harper had a bit of a down year, but I think he's very hit or miss, like, year by year. He'll do really good one year. He'll do okay one year, the next year, even though he does hit fine. So Harper is a pretty good signing, though, for Philly out of the way. It's a good fit for him. It could definitely help him even go back to Washington when he does get to play that team again. He'll always have to visit Washington again. So always a pretty nice signing for Bryce Harper there. Also, you cannot forget they did sign JT Realmuto, one of the best catchers in the league. So another great sign. Or actually, no, they traded for him, actually. No. Yeah. They actually got him through trade. So that's a very good signing right there. They didn't exactly have any great catchers. So picking up JT Realmuto is definitely a significant upgrade to the team. They also got Andrew McCutchen. This was very early on, though, in the offseason. They got Andrew McCutchen. So, yeah, I know he isn't like what he used to be. He isn't like the star player anymore. But he still can hit. He could still be a good contributor to the team. Very good signing right there. They also got some future prospects, alright? Like, they got a few prospects up and coming in the pitching area, which is very helpful. That can complement Aaron Nola and all that. So, yeah, they're definitely making moves. Like, they have a very stacked team still. They still have Odubel Herrera. Michael Franco's still on the team. He's still a good power hitter. So, they do have a much better team now, specifically with the offseason they had. It will allow them to compete in the NL East. The NL East is going to be really good this year, guys. It's going to be really entertaining to watch, see which teams come out on top. With the Nationals, Mets, Phillies, and Braves competing in that area. Marlins are going to probably be the last one left out. But so the NL East is going to be a very strong division this year. Not as strong as the AL East, but they're still going to be great as a counterpart. They're going to hold their own for sure. Like, it's going to be a big battle for first place, is all I'm going to say, man. That's definitely going to be one of the more interesting divisions coming up as well. And just in general, that team does look very good out there. The Phillies are going to be looking good. Like, they had a pretty good year last year. They're going to even do better with the offseason they had. They made some very significant upgrades, is all I'm saying. Very significant upgrades. They also have a good manager that they're working with. So, overall, I'd say it's decent, alright? Like, they have a decent team. They seem like they're ready for the postseason. They're aiming for the first place, I think, if not wild card. And yeah, I just can't wait to see where the Phillies go. I just think they had the best offseason more because of the acquisitions they made hitting-wise. And maybe they also have some prospects still up and coming too. Although, let's not forget that the Padres signed frickin' Manny Machado to a $300 million deal, 10 years. That's insane. Two $300 million deals in the offseason, guys. That's history in the making right there. Okay, so that's going to be all really for today's video. I just wanted to debate which team had the best offseason. I personally thought it was the Philadelphia Phillies. Was trying to add no bias to the Twins there. The Twins did have a pretty decent offseason, though. I was kind of surprised since they're usually sellers, but hey, very nice. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all really enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet, slap a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet become a new dad on the channel. And also make sure to go check out my Twitch in the link below. I do stream on there a good amount of some MLB The Show and maybe a couple other games. And yeah, see you all in the next video, everyone. Peace!